Hey guys, it's Medic here, back with Newsflash, the show that gives you all the information you need to know about the best League of Legends region in the world. After a dominant win at Rift Rivals, we were back with some European action as the LEC Week 4 kicked off. The LCS can be thankful that we didn't send Splice to Rift Rivals after their cracking performance against Fnatic. The late game Kings held their own against Fnatic in the early stages and allowed Humanoid to get rolling on Qiyana. On patch 9.13, it was the first time we'd seen the champion in the LEC, and it was terrifying. The hula-hooping assassin even made Broxah think that he was playing in black and white. The game got past the 40-minute mark, and so like Qiyana, Splice were in their element. It was closer than Federer versus Djokovic, but in the end it was Splice who found the game-winning ace, ending Fnatic's undefeated spree and putting themselves into the title race. Now that result has blown the title race wide open as G2 defeated Schalke in an entertaining game to tie themselves up with Fnatic at 7-1. Now we didn't see the best of G2 at Rift Rivals as they seemed to enjoy a little bit of a vacation, but they were back on form in the LEC, even with Caps trying to show how talented he is on Summoner's Rift. And if you need a reminder of just how scary G2 can be, have a look at this. Caps escapes with better moves than Odo's pre-game dancing, and then Jankos' stolen Jinx ultimate hits from long range, taking out former G2 jungler Trick. Despite some banter from Perks, the G2 bot laner was still very happy to visit his former teammates where they work after the game. Meanwhile, just like the cricket, League of Legends is coming home. Despite an agonizing loss versus Origin, XL bounced back versus SK to record their first win of the summer split. XL picked up an early lead once again, but this time they executed, with Mickey booking a one-way ticket into the SK base for a backdoor and the win. Safe to say there were some celebrations in Twickenham this weekend. And one of the big reasons for that monumental win was Ashe and Tahm Kench in the bottom lane. Where you've heard of Xayah Rakan, you've heard of Lucian Braum, but the Ashe-Kenchum combo is going to be the very best, like no one ever was. The duo made a lot of appearances this week with XL and Rogue using it to particularly great effect. Now, Tahm Kench on its own is especially strong at the moment, with Crownshot on the receiving end of a good tongue lashing in the bottom lane. While Rogue and XL are on the up, Misfits have hit a new low. You have to wonder what isn't kryptonite for this super team. Now, nobody expected them to take the game versus G2, but the domination was still difficult to watch, especially for Leader, who continues to struggle on the LEC stage. When Misfits failed to capitalize on an early triple kill for Soaz in their game versus a shaky Vitality, the alarm bells began to ring. It seems like Misfits can't find any combination of their 10-man roster that works. Now, if Misfits are looking for a third jungler, I'd like to offer my services. I have a mean Jarvan and Pyke jungle, and I even have international experience.
He's to ignoring you. Medic wants to keep it going. But he's going to go down. Right now, Medic pushing forward, wants to take down Darius, tries to leap out to safety. The ult comes in, they're going to go fight back. He's going to take a lot of damage.
Down! Ooh, easy. In other League of Legends news this week, Teamfight Tactics Ranked is finally out. Make sure you jump onto the arena and see how far you can climb up the ladder. But if you're a dirty Demacian Silverwing player, I've only got one thing to say to you. That's it for now, but don't worry because the LEC will be back this Friday, July 19th at 5:30 CEST. Make sure you tune in because there are games like G2 versus Splice and El Clasico, SK versus Fnatic. Who would want to miss that?